Gunblade first. So you know him, I know him, we all love him. It's I Did a Thing. I actually never did an I Did a Thing reaction so far, but I love his content. We all love his content. And hey, now I get to react to his content too.
How you going? I am bloody sick of the police coming around to my house because apparently I've made something that slightly resembles a gun on this channel, and it's stressing me out. So I've told myself I'm never making one again unless someone gives me a lot of money.
Fair. Hey, let's go. Nice.
This video is brought to you by Honkai Star Rail, where they're paying me to make Fei Xiao's gunblade.
Wait, he actually got sponsored to make the gunblade? That's so sick! That is so sick!
Now take a look at this bloody sword. It's ridiculous. The blue, the crazy bevels, these spikes, the sword shoved down the barrel of a gun, but I have no idea how to make it.
Dude, gunblades are so cool. Gunblades are so fucking cool, man. I can't with how cool gunblades are, man.
So I'm going to try and make it easy for myself and split the sword
is
with
that
the gun.
a Fox character? Bro, does she have
no
fox
idea how
ears?
to make it.
She has fox ears. Fox. Fox-spotted.
So I'm going to try and make it easy for myself and split the sword into 3 parts. The blade and then the gun handle thing, which will be 2 pieces that wrap around the blade. But unfortunately, it's not going to be a real gun. Because if Fei Xiao had that blade in Australia, they would get locked up for the rest of their life and also get a Daily Mail article written about them. And I'm going to start with the sword and stick everything on later. And if I was a real Japanese sword master guy, I would spend months hand making a perfect steel billet with a soft core for strength and a hard outer edge of high carbon steel for hardness, which I would then meticulously shape into a blade before I hang myself. But I don't...
Hold up. Hold up! My opinions, she should also have abs. Low reasons, I swear. I used to have an actual gunblade, but it was pistol without a barrel with knife on the end of the revolver. Yo, FF8 is when the gunblade craze started. Is it?
I really feel like doing that.
I have
so
no
it's all
idea.
going to be made out of one piece of steel because it's strong and most importantly, cheaper.
Oh no. That, I didn't even know that existed, bro.
Also work. But after 4 hours of grinding, I realized a problem. I cannot pick this sword up with one hand. And I have 2 options. The first and my favorite is roids, and the other is being lame and using 2 hands to pick it up. So I could just leave the bottom part unsharpened so I can put my other hand down there. Or I could do both. And I don't know what kind of juice the characters from Honkai Star Rail are on, but no normal human can pick this up with one hand. But I'll deal with that later. And now to clean it all up. And another problem...
Honestly, he hasn't beaten the meat beaten the meat enough, you know? Right hand, that right hand needs some training.
With making the sword is the edges. It's like Honkai were trying to make it hard for specifically me to make. Like, what is this? What is that? What is this thing? And most importantly, what is that? How am I meant to make this?
Why is there a slug?
but it does look pretty cool. And it's pretty scary grinding in between the sharp spikes, as I feel like I'm going to catch the disc and it's going to explode. It also feels a little bit unethical, as I'm sure the metals felt safe back there. But I got it. Then I spent another 2 hours filing in every direction possible.
Oh.
Okay, now I have to deal with my hole.
Bro really needs to stop skipping leg day, bro. Like, come on, bro. Work those legs, then you can pick up the sword with your feet.
Okay, now I have to deal with my hole. And Fei Xiao has a fairly small hole, and it comes to here on the gun. But I'm going to make their hole bigger to save some weight. And I've got
Chad.
a couple of options for the hole. The easiest would just be sticking a picture of the background on the front, as that involves minimal tool use. But I'm going to try just drilling a million holes and connecting them and milling it all down, which took a lot longer than just milling the whole thing out. But in the process of milling, I must have struck a 2-for-1 deal on blades, and I got this sick bread cutter. Oh, she works really well. Okay, now I need to start work on the bevel. And to pretend I'm actually a blacksmith and make this video longer, I'm going to make the bevel on the anvil, which means I need a forge. And I have one, but it's not going to fit the sword. So I need to make another. So first I drilled holes in this pipe until I had it.
So not only are we getting a gunblade video, we're also getting he's creating a forge
enough
video.
To make the world's largest Peruvian flute.
Cool. Wear their shirts! Are they gonna miss their pants in the next shot?
Then I got some bricks from the nearest construction site. And I'm going to use charcoal, as that gets real hot and will also fly everywhere and burn me.
Sure, yeah.
Now, to be safe, I started with a test piece, as I have no idea if I can even make bevels.
He's slowly corrupting the police! Honestly, if all of those police officers were that chill as they are in this video, we wouldn't have issues with the police in America. We need more chill police officers.
And I'm going to try to compress the end without spreading it out too much, as a random bloke on the internet told me that's bad to do.
Makes sense.
But after doing some hitting for a couple of minutes, this is all I had done, which would take way too long. So I'm taking the sword back to grinder.
Well,
okay, I don't really know what I'm doing with the bevels.
Of course. Okay, of course he's... What? I should have seen it coming.
But I know that I just wanted to come down from this line on both sides and meet in the middle. So I kind of just started grinding. And it took me a while to figure out how to even do this. At first I was kind of randomly running it along, but then I discovered if I get my head really close to the grinding belt, you can see where it's contacting the blade. Then I realized I could set the rest angle I want and press the blade up from there. Which sounds easy, but the blade weighs around 10 kilos or 20 pounds. And after almost a full day of carefully grinding these bevels with minimal screw-ups,
it's 10 kilos and he can't pick it up with one hand. Weak. I'm kidding, I wouldn't be able to do that either.
I'm pretty happy with it, and even managed to get the same bevel points that Fei Xiao's sword has.
10 kilograms,
now, before I harden the blade in the forge, I'm going to tell you more about the sponsor of this video, Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail is a space fantasy RPG from Hoyoverse, the makers of Genshin Impact. The game has accumulated over 100 million downloads within a year since it released, and also won Best Mobile Game in the TGA, the Best Game for Google Play, and the Best Game for the App Store in 2023. As a trailblazer, explore different worlds across the universe and immerse yourself in an adventure filled with impeccable animations and music. It is a turn-based experience which is easy to play yet highly tactical.
That's the one thing that's putting me slightly off of it, is that it's turn-based. Right? Like, I enjoy my combat where I mash buttons to attack. But it's turn-based. Why turn-based? Give me my action combat, please. But all the waifus! Hi Kitsu, hope you're doing okay. Thank you. I am fine. Funny enough, you can lift some old great swords with one hand because they balance the swords really well. Oh! So maybe it's about balancing in that case. Turn-based is based. I can respect turn-based, but that kind of game I would want to play is like an action RPG, you know? I would want to like mash buttons, swing sword, attack on my own.
Allowing you to conjure unique team lineups and strategies according to context such as enemies, environments, characters, and more. There are over 50 characters, including Fei Xiao, who is a new character of the game and is a master of all weapons and also seems to have copied my sword design. In the game, you'll search for treasure chests, solve puzzles, explore each NPC stories, and uncover the secrets of the world. It is seriously the most fun I've ever had while playing a video game.
But chat, is she a wolf or a fox? Bro, if she's a fox, I'm downloading it right now. Chat. Any Honkai Star Rail enjoys here? If she's a fox, I'm downloading it right now and I'm getting her. Like, tell me now. Fox or wolf? My wallet. Fox is very... Okay, I'm downloading it. I have the Hoyoverse client. I have it installed since I've got Genshin installed. Hoyo Play. I got... Here, that's the sound of Hoyo Play. Rip Wallet Kun. Bro. Star Rail. Where's Honkai Star Rail? Get game. Start installation. There. It's Jova. So she's a space fox. Fox is all that I heard. It's Fox. I heard Fox. I'm sold. I'm downloading the game.
And it's available for free on PC, mobile, and PlayStation. So go download the game and try out Fei Xiao and their Gunblade using the link in the description. Alright.
Do I get any bonuses if I use the link in the description? Next, and use my promo code. Yo, he's got a promo code for 50 Stellar Jades. I don't know what that is. Let's go.
Right, back to the hardening. And hardening is when you get the metal rod hot and aroused, and then you quickly dunk it in a liquid to cool it down, locking it in the hardened state.
It's so steamy, chat. Oh my god, I got the...
There are fancy tools called Lieb hardness something, which press down onto the metal to see if it's quenched to an acceptable hardness. But an easy way to do it at home is with the bite test, and depending on how many teeth you break, that is usually a certain hardness, which also depends on calcium intake and your gum health. For example, with this piece of hardened
that's one thing I cannot deal with, losing teeth. That's where I get like
steel, I broke 3 teeth, so I'm at a Rockwell hardness level of 86, which is good enough for a sword like this. So I put it in and cranked up the blower. And within 5 minutes, it got red hot, so I was ready for the quench.
Nice. Now what? Okay. Dropping it in the pool, let's go! Oh shit, you guys can't see, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Patty Chip. Don't you guys just want to take a nice bath with your hot, steaming gunblade rod? I've broken teeth thanks to getting hit in the face with a seal letter. Yep, that's bent. Doesn't look too bent to me.
And I'm not happy, as the blade bent.
It did bend. You are right. You are right. You are smart. You're smarter than me. How dare you be smarter than me? Mods, ban the guy. He's not allowed to be smarter than me.
Then, when I tried applying a little bit of pressure to straighten it out...
Yeah, right, as if. No, it's Jova. You gotta, like, bend it the other way now. It cracked. No! No!
It snapped.
No!
And a week's worth of blood, sweat, and hiring stripper cops were all wasted.
The police officers. Why is that guy still having an open jacket? No! This is so sad.
So I took Fei Xiao's sword to Corin, who has the biggest shed in Bowral. And then Corin recommended we take it to his mate's place, Keith Flutter, master bladesmith, who also has a great shed.
Man cave rules. The following are not permitted. Women! Unless topless! Oh my god! Base as fuck! Talking about feelings! At my discretion. And chick flicks. Great rules.
You did quite a nice job on the grinds, really.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, and then I f***ed it all up by jumping in my pool with it.
Oh, you jumped in with it?
I keep telling you more and more, yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, that's okay. Were you in the nude?
Can you fix it?
I wasn't in the mood. I should.
Oh, okay.
I did consider it.
Did you have your apron?
And they told me I did 4 things wrong. Firstly, I heated up the blade lying down, which causes it to warp. And then I heated it up to red in sunlight, which meant the blade was actually way hotter than it should have been. And the grain structure in the metal got real weird and sandy. Thirdly, I shouldn't have quenched it in the pool, as the chemicals and salt ruin the blade, which
it's the chemicals in it?
might have been the reason for all the cracks. And lastly, I burnt my trees above the forge. I don't know how they knew that, but they are right. And with those 5 things in mind, they thought the blade would be impossible to fix, as we couldn't even weld it as the grain structure was real bad.
We better off just profiling a new one, Keith.
I think.
Man!
So we decided to knock out a new one in record time.
Bury her. Oh no! Oh no! I hope these are empty!
Then, once we had made the shape, it was time for Master Keith to put the bevels on it.
Come on,
Let's
hurry
go,
up,
Master
Keith. Just
Keith.
slap some bevels on it. They can't be any worse than his work. Shut the fuck up.
Very. They're called Tea-Tanks for a reason? What does that mean? Like, you're trying to make a joke, or are you actually saying it's fine?
Then it was time to do the heat quench the right way in a proper forge with a proper tank.
It's no swimming pool though, I'll tell you that.
It's not as
Must at work back then when I was an apprentice would have killed me for cutting metal in the direction of gas bottles. Both a joke and real info. Okay, what are Tea-Tanks?
It doesn't fit?
But it wouldn't fit,
doesn't
so
fit.
Corin and Keith decided to heat it up with oxy. And in 2 hours together, we made a
MT. Oh! Mods, they're smarter than me, bend them!
blade that took me a week to make. And
Bend
these
them
blokes
all!
saved my blade and the video. And Keith Flutter also does knife making courses, so you can come along and make a blade with him.
That's so pretty! That knife is so pretty!
And Keith Flutter also does knife making
Bro! That knife is so pretty! That's such a cool knife! Can I buy one?
courses, so you can come along and make a blade with him just like me. And while I was there, I was chatting to Corin about Fei Xiao's blue sword and how I could do that. And he told me he has the perfect thing, a laser, which he uses to put amazing coloured engravings on custom tools that he makes, like this center punch or this hammer, which magically straightens metal. And I don't know how this hammer works, and I don't want to know. And you probably think I could just do the colouring with the laser on the one I have at home, but no, I can't. So we set up at Corin's and started to work out the design. And because of the length of the sword, we won't be able to do it in one go, and we need to break it into bits. So we put the first part in and let the laser rip. And the laser works in a similar way to colouring a blade by heating it,
that's
as
so
steel at a certain
cool.
temperature changes colour. So you can do the same with a laser at a certain frequency. Or so we thought.
Bro! Oh no, not also. Not the also we thought.
And the first
Oh.
part came out real nice and looks like a very similar blue to Fei Xiao's blade.
You telling me to pick it up because you're going to laser me and burn me?
But it didn't go smoothly on the other part, and we spent all day doing this.
I mean,
The blue is beautiful, but
Yeah.
it definitely doesn't match. But that gold is exactly the same. And eventually got a blue blade, which doesn't look exactly the same as Fei Xiao's blade, but it's pretty similar. All right, I'm nearly done now and just need to make the handle, which is the gun, but not a gun. And because I'm lazy, I'm going to 3D print them. And this was my first print, which took 12 hours, and I stupidly didn't measure it properly for the blade, and it's also not very strong.
That looks way too small.
So I printed 2 more, which took me 48 hours, which for the Americans watching is 2 whole sleepy
There you go, Americans. Now you know.
Then I stole Alexa's Warhammer paints and started painting.
The police officers! Why are they shirtless?
And now to glue it all together.
Ugh, his nails are so. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, I just get really with nails and teeth. Like nails and teeth are really just.
And now to glue it all together using my second favorite 2-part epoxy, 69 epoxy. Second to rim job epoxy. And after cleaning up all the creamy bits, it was done. This giant, beautiful
Thanks for the gift.
Nintari gifted a tier 1 subscription to socialist_x_socialist.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh!
Yo!
Good sword! You stabbed my back. Oh, sorry, my leg sorry. with your sword.
Ooh.
That's a clean cut. Perfect.
Wow.
Alexa, now.
Is that a sardine?
You love sardines.
I do love sardines.
Do not throw the sword.
Sardines are okay.
Whenever you're ready.
You! Oh! Slice of it
Hey!
Samurai!
off! Okay, I was not expecting that to work.
That was beautiful. I was not expecting it to work either. That's why I gave you a stupid small fish.
Right, next we have the
Motherfucker.
hardness test with this rack of sweet baby Ray's ribs.
Hardness.
3.
Gotta test how hard it gets, huh?
Sword sucks! I did nothing! I didn't even get it off the rope!
You're saying you want to eat this?
Dude, it's you wash it with water.
Yeah, well, that's actually going to be delicious.
It's gonna be great.
After it fell onto the ground, I would have not eaten it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very finicky when it comes
Nintari
to that
just
shit,
shared
man.
100 bits.
Thank
I
you.
always see those blacksmith content creators cutting fish, pigs and other forms of meat. Maybe an application as professional test subject eater would be an idea.
Honestly, though, just a little dirt doesn't hurt. We'll just wash it. Chat, no. I don't like any. No, I can't. Like, I get they washed it and, like, fucking grilling it, like, on a high heat is gonna destroy all that shit, like, all the bacteria and all that shit, but to me, I just can't. I know a few blacksmiths that test sharpness by shaving their arms with the blade. Oh my god! The heat burned all the bacteria. I know. I'm still very. I'm being a woman. Like a chat full on. I'm just being a woman, okay? Like, I get it, but I'm being a woman here. I'm being illogical. I know that it should be fine, but to me, miss me with that. I'm being a woman.
Then finally, after we potentially ruined their edge, it was time for the water test, which every man with a sword is obsessed with doing.
Alexa, after your last results, I
would be obsessed with doing that too, man. I want to do that at one point, man. I really want to do that.
Oh, yeah, that felt good.
Whoa! Wait, I don't understand. How did it go up and then up?
I smell like beer now. This is great.
Wait,
How did it do that? Wait, what? How did it do that? Can we watch it on slow-mo? Will we see it better on slow-mo? Playback speed. Carbonation helped it blow up. Oh, the carbonation made it go a little bit up? Oh, that's still too fast to see anything. Wow. I guess that would make sense so that it's the carbonation.
Oh, yeah, that felt good.
Whoa! Wait, I don't understand. How did it go up?
I hate that he has red socks with pink Crocs, bro. I hate it
and
so
then up.
I smell like beer now. This is great.
wait, how does that make any sense?
Probably held the blade
That's
at
actually
an angle
impossible.
downwards.
You just did it like that.
One.
Oh!
Oh!
I got beer in my eye.
Wait, what even happened?
He smacked it all.
Yours were definitely cleaner.
Yeah, my thing stayed pretty much in the same position.
Yeah.
But is that? I don't even. We didn't really set the parameters for the test before we did it. We just
No.
wanted to.
Count some of my other videos.
Smiths, or whatever the hell you call those. Based, I enjoy those knives very much. Very pretty, very nice. I can have slight when they may have slightly tilt when they made contact. Yeah, the thing is though that it went up and then down and up and then down and then up and then down. So maybe it was the combination. I don't know. Clappies, clappies, clappies. The illegal Minecraft video is back. The one you were asked about. Wait, what? The illegal Minecraft video? Illegal Minecraft video? Wait, what? Army graduation? Oh yeah, army graduated. Either way, before we go stray off into different topics, thanks for watching YouTube. If this does go onto YouTube, I don't know yet. Good to see you. Thanks for watching though. Bye bye.